The following table gives the life expectancy for men for various years. So 1960, 1970, 1980, 1990, 2000, and 2003, the life expectancy for a man was 66.6, 67.1, 70, 71.8, 74.4, or 74.8 years, respectively. The first step in determining a regression model is to enter the data into your calculator. Go to the App menu and select the Stats List Editor. This is the first time using this app. You will have a folder menu appear. Just press Enter. You should now be able to view an empty table with 4 columns. If the table already contains data, then select the Setup Editor from the Tools menu. We will use List 1 for the X values and List 2 for the Y values. Enter the data into each column. Use the arrow keys to move around and press Enter after each value. Note that List 1 should be entered as the year since 1900. It is important to plot the data so that we can see what it looks like. This will help us to then determine what type of model, what type of regression should be used. We need to first define the plot, so enter the Plot menu by pressing F2 and then select number 1. Choose an empty plot and press F1. By default, a plot will be a scatter plot using a box to represent each point. We need to define what lists will be used for X and for Y. Move the cursor to the X field and press the var link button, which is second, and the subtraction key. You should see a list of all variables that are defined on your calculator. In the main folder, you should find the List 1 variable. Select it and press Enter. You'll be returned to the plot definition screen, and you should see you have entered List 1 into the X field. Repeat the process to enter List 2 into the Y field. And then press Enter. On the plot screen, you should now see that plot 1 is defined. To view the plotted data, select Zoom Data from the menu by pressing F5. The graph should appear with little boxes representing each point. Notice that while the data is not exactly linear, there does appear to be a fairly decent linear correlation between men's life expectancy and time. Let's go back to the Stat List Editor. In the Calc menu, which is F4, we want to open the Regressions submenu. There are 2 versions of linear regression. The only difference is which letter represents slope and which letter represents the y-intercept. Select option number 2, which means A is the slope and B is the y-intercept. In the regression menu, enter List 1 and List 2 for the X list and the Y list fields, respectively, using the var link menu again. If you want the equation to be stored into the calculator, then set a yx equation from the store equation to list. Press Enter, and a screen should eventually appear displaying the constants for the equation. It gives you the value A equals 0.205 and B equals 53.597, rounded to 3 decimals. So the equation would be y equals 0.205x plus 53.597. It is important to view the model along with the plotted data. If you have already plotted the data, then just press Graph. If not, then you will need to make sure the plot is defined and then select Zoom Data. You can also view the equation in the y equals screen, provided you have selected this option when computing the regression. In conclusion, the life expectancy of men has a good linear relationship over time, as given by the formula E of t equals 0.205t plus 53.597, where E is the life expectancy and t is the time in years since 1900.